hope he's alright. Anyway, scientists have always been interested in what comes from above, from the scary spider rain phenomenon to really mysterious white rings in the sky. Today, we'll be discussing mysterious things that fell from the sky. A cow. If you were asked where cows belonged, you'd probably say on the ground, but apparently this cow had other plans. It decided to take a leap of faith and ended up crash landing on the roof of a farmer's barn. You can imagine the moment of silence that followed before the loud crash, and the cow came falling down to earth, getting momentarily stuck on a railing. Miraculously, the cow stood unharmed, which is more than can be said for the barn roof. No one knows if the cow belonged to the farmer or if it was a rogue sky cow on a mission to explore new territory. All that we know is that this cow's got some serious airtime, and it's lucky it didn't end up as a cow patty on the ground. Skydivers landing after plane crash. It was just another day in Wisconsin when two planes full of skydivers were soaring high in the sky. But little did they know that fate had something else planned for them. Suddenly the trail plane came out of nowhere and crashed into the lead aircraft, resulting in a massive fireball. The wings separated and chaos erupted as one of the planes plummeted to the ground while the other one miraculously landed back on the runway. Both planes carried skydivers and crew, but thankfully everyone was okay. Strapped in their equipment, they all took the plunge and jumped from the plane, diving into the air like superheroes. It was a beautiful sight to behold, and even more so because they'd just survived a crazy plane crash. The skydivers landed safely on the ground, and the crowd cheered as they watched them come down from the sky. It was a heart-stopping experience, but they had all made it out alive, and that's what mattered the most. As the saying goes, all's well that ends well. Spider rain. The skies in Brazil have been invaded by spiders, giving rise to the unsettling phenomenon known as spider rain. During the summer breeding season, the spiders in this region spin intricate webs that can be as large as 13 feet wide and 9.8 feet thick. While technically the spiders are not falling from the sky, they can be seen crawling on their silk threads, making it appear as if it is raining spiders. This is a common occurrence for locals who are accustomed to the spider's behavior during this time of year. For arachnophobes, however, the thought of walking under a spider web-filled sky can be a nightmare. Locust Swarms. Beware, for the locust swarm has been causing chaos and destruction in various parts of the world for years. This isn't just a simple insect infestation, no. The Bible and the Quran both agree that these swarms are sent as a punishment to the lands of sinners, and they always cause trouble. Even today, farmers who live in the country wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat, terrified that the swarm is coming to destroy their crops. These bugs are no joke. As they approach, the sky turns darker and darker until it's black as night. Two Russian boys once tried to catch them with their small nets, but they were no match for the sheer force and numbers of the swarm, and it's not just Russia. East Africa has been hit hard too. To make matters worse, this catastrophe happened at the same time as COVID-19, putting an even bigger strain on the food supply. People who tried to eat livestock were horrified to find the faces of locusts in the animals' stomachs. In some places like Kenya and Somalia, not just one, but two waves of locusts hit. And get this, the second wave was 20 times bigger than the first. That's almost as big as Manhattan. And in just one day, that swarm ate as much food as all the people in New York and California put together. It's safe to say that for most of us, this is the stuff of nightmares. Otherworldly sky chase. This unbelievable footage was taken in Spanish waters by a group of local trawlers, and let me tell you, it's truly astounding. The video begins with the deafening roar of fighter jets in the distance, but little did these fishermen know that they were about to witness something that would change their lives forever. These planes were flying so low to the sea that it immediately piqued the fishermen's interest, and what followed was something that they will never forget. Suddenly, a bizarre and unidentified aircraft swoops down from the sky and dips into the water, leaving an enormous splash behind. This was no ordinary military practice, and the fishermen were completely awestruck. Some skeptics might say that this is just some special effects from a Hollywood blockbuster, but the way the Navy's helicopter reacts suggests that this is the real deal. The fishermen couldn't believe their eyes and were left speechless by what they saw. They were so shocked that they even cursed. The Navy's chopper ordered them to evacuate and return to the port immediately. If this were all a hoax, those fishermen should be paid a fortune for hiring at least 3 jets and a helicopter just for production purposes. Ball of lightning. Have you ever heard of the mysterious and enigmatic ball of lightning? This inexplicable phenomenon has stumped researchers for centuries and remains one of the most perplexing occurrences on the planet. Despite years of dedicated research, scientists have utterly failed to explain why lightning strikes form into spherical shapes, leaving the origin of these electrifying orbs shrouded in mystery. While scientists may not know where they come from, one thing is certain: ball lightning definitely exists. These glowing spheres come in all shapes and sizes, ranging from small as a pea to several meters across. During a thunderstorm, they float around in a mesmerizing dance of blue, orange, and yellow hues, and are comparable to typical flashes of lightning, only far more intriguing. Witnesses of these extraordinary orbs have reported a hissing sound and a strong smell, making the experience all the more intense and unforgettable. In fact, one of the earliest recorded incidents of ball lightning dates back to 1638, when a massive ball of fire shattered a church window in England. From that point on, people began to question whether being struck by lightning was as fatal as previously believed. Laboratory studies have shown that these mesmerizing orbs can even affect the eyes, so the next time you witness a thunderstorm, keep your eyes peeled for the elusive ball of lightning, and who knows, you might just be the one to unlock the secrets of this mysterious marvel. White rings. Have you seen the mind-blowing video of these mysterious white rings hovering in the sky over Japan? It's like something out of a sci-fi flick, but it's 100% real. These strange rings have left people in awe and scratching their heads in confusion. The way they appear and disappear in thin air is just mind-boggling. It's like they're playing hide and seek with us. Speculations are running wild about what they could be. Some are saying it's extraterrestrial activity, while others believe it's a secret military exercise. But one thing's for sure, they're not just some ordinary clouds or smoke signals. The video's a true spectacle, and we can't just let this mystery go unsolved. Pumpkins. Picture this, a pumpkin weighing over 480 kilograms, hurtling down from a dizzying height and exploding on impact. That's right, we're talking about the Smashing Pumpkins. But not the band you're thinking of. This is a viral sensation that has people talking for all the right reasons. It's just plain fun to watch. Do you know those videos where people drop things from a really high distance just to see how they go splat? Well, the Smashing Pumpkins takes that to a whole new level, and trust us, you won't want to miss it. At the annual Utah Giant Pumpkin Drop, over 6,000 spectators gathered to witness the madness, and madness it was as the massive fruit was launched onto a car in a swimming pool. But this wasn't just some random act of destruction, it was all part of a Halloween festival organised by a man named Kyle Fox, and according to him, they'll smash just about anything. So why are we so fascinated by watching things get destroyed? Maybe it's the thrill of the unknown. What will happen when that giant pumpkin hits the ground? Or maybe it's just satisfying to see something big and powerful reduced to a messy pile of goo. Whatever the reason, the Smashing Pumpkins is the kind of thing that keeps us coming back for more. Who knows what they'll drop next? The possibilities are endless, and we can't wait to see what they come up with. Squid UFO. Forget everything you think you know about UFOs, because this one will blow your mind. Picture this, a squid-like object floating in the sky. We know what you're thinking, squids belong in the ocean, not in the air. But this is the real deal. This isn't just any ordinary UFO, no sir. It's a mysterious sphere captured on camera hovering in the sky over California. No one knows what it is, but one thing's for sure, it's causing a stir. And why wouldn't it? It's not every day you see a massive floating sphere that resembles a squid. This Squid UFO has got people talking, and for good reason. It's not flashy or sparkly like most UFO sightings, there are no flames or trails, just a giant sphere in the sky. Some people say it's just a balloon, but here's the thing, balloons move, and this thing is staying put. Plus the eerie backdrop of the sky with its strange colour only adds to the mystery.